Good afternoon, Pisces. How you guys doing? How you guys holding up? It's been a crazy week, hasn't it? All right. Well, welcome, Pisces and cross watchers. Okay, so here we go. I did meditate before, and just remember that energy is changeable, and we will see what we're going to do now. All right, Pisces. What in the heck is going on with you guys? All right, here we go. Oh, we're moving away from something. All right. Whew. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So, Pisces, your overall tone for the read is the beautiful Three of Cups, which is good news. Okay. This is all about celebration. This is mind, body, and spirit. This is about your tribe. This is about succeeding. This is a very good tone for the reading so far. Okay. So, what we got there? Will that stay? I don't know. Oh, I don't want to. There we go. So, our first card and your recent past is the Six of Swords. We are emotionally moving away from something that no longer serves us. All right. And we do have the Moon card. So there is a lot of hidden things that is happening that maybe confused you a little bit and you couldn't see the actual undertone of what was actually really happening because there was a lot of, I want to say, a lot of conflict, and you're trying to find your way in this, and it's really hard to find your way in the dark. But you're trusting your intuition, and you're trusting your feeling, and you know what step to take because you're about to go in and you're about to close and open up a new cycle with the world. Okay, you are succeeding, and you're looking back, and you're taking with you that past experience forward, not to hopefully harp on it and hang on to it because we have to actually release that stuff. You don't want to carry it with you. So you're trying to figure out how to release what no longer serves you and understand what it is that you're actually, I guess, releasing. You do keep on, again, you keep on looking back. I love how the moon card is sitting there, and with the world card, you can see her looking right at it, right? Okay. So she's looking back at what in the world just happened. I don't really have a clear understanding of it, but I I know to move into calmer waters, which is good because you're using your self-care and your intuition. We are very grateful for that. So, and you strangely, the conflict is mostly a self conflict, and you keep on looking back, again, looking back at what no longer serves you. Now, hopefully, especially with the Page of Pentacles, you're willing to move on from this because you're closing out a cycle again with the world. You are closing out the cycle. So, with that, you're going to actually end up getting a new beginning from this, and you're willing to take a little action away. I like this, away from the conflict. You're willing to walk away from it, and that's very important. So there has been a lot of healing that has occurred, and a lot of, I guess, self-empowerment is a really good word. Yeah. We may not get everything that we don't get a complete understanding of everything until we're completely past the situation sometimes. But as we go along, we try to take the lessons with us as well. So let me see what we got on the second row for you guys. Pisces. And there's not a lot of cups. Well, actually, the only cups that we have here is the celebration. So yes, you've been able to take what you've learned and you're willing to go ahead, even though there's not a complete understanding of what happened yet. You're actually intuitively know that this is no longer serving you and you're able to walk away. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, yes, okay, we do have a tower moment. Now, don't be afraid of the tower. I don't know why everybody's afraid of the tower, but it is what it is. If you choose not to go away from the situation on your own, the universe will be more than happy to take care of it for you. So it's best to go ahead and take this and make the decision on your own, because that's what the universe actually really wants you to do. Make the decision on your own to be able to move away. Okay, and it looks like there was a little bit of deceit and a little underhandedness that kind of shook you up a little bit. Let's find out more. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. We now have the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Four of Pentacles. So, and now we have the Four of Swords. So they're just simply asking you to take a step back. All right. Take a step back. You know what to do. Well, and I know that you're trying to move forward at the same time. And the step back is really take yourself out of the situation and look at it from the outside. Okay. Yes, we know that we don't know what is going on yet. All right. But you know, I don't know what to do here. You know what? I don't know either. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. All right, that'll work. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles, you're starting to understand your own strength in this, which is good, because they actually want you to. You're very strong and you're very powerful, and you're starting to understand your intuitiveness and what you need to do to go forward. And you're willing to do that with the Seven of Wands, which is good. And you're putting your stake back in the ground, so to speak, because you want to go ahead and get out of the cycle into the new cycle. So with the Seven of Wands, you're very determined and you want to move forward, and you actually want to put, like, you see how he's like holding this? It almost looks like he's going to puncture it into the earth, right? And he's very determined, which is good because you're very determined as well. So you're very determined to put what it is behind you so you can move forward, which is good because you've got the Ace of Cups now. So Ace of Cups is a very emotional card. It's the beginning stages of something, and you have your eye on something that you want to go forward with that's going to give you a feeling of balance and security, especially with the Four of Pentacles. You're looking and trying to hold on and feel your foundation right now. And it's there. You have it. I know it's a little shaky right now, all right, but you've got this. You really do. You're very, very strong. You're very powerful. You're very confident. You know your worth. And that's the important part, is actually knowing your worth. So you can actually get out of the situation. I know it's very emotional. There's a lot of hanging on. But the good news is you're actually starting to move forward and actually start to understand your worth. You have tremendous amount of worth, Pisces. You guys are very, very, very beautiful. You're very in tune with what you want to do and to go forward with. And a lot of you, also with this, when you start to let go of what no longer serves you, what the universe actually has in store for you at this particular point within this new cycle is, I feel like a lot of you are being elevated spiritually as well. You're starting to come into your own. Yeah. Okay. So let's pull out another row for you guys to find out what's actually happening with you. And you guys are going through a really nice path of lessons right now. And I know it's been hard, it's been difficult, but you want to start something new. And it looks like you actually have your eye on somebody as well. Yeah, okay, perfect. The Five of Cups. And it's really important to keep in mind, yes, you're going through a transition right now. It is happening. But and it's really easy to feel the pain and feel the hurt of what we've lost. But what you have to realize is right behind you, the universe is clearing space for you, and they just want you to look behind and see what you actually really do have. It's very full. There is something beautiful coming your way, but you can't have both. I mean, how do you have the fire and I can't think of it. How do you have the fire and I guess the fire truck? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there's two opposing factors here. You can't have one without the other. Okay, blah. Anyways, I think you know what I'm trying to say. I just can't seem to get it out. All right, yeah. So you are at a crossroads. You're trying to make the decision. You're very conflicted. You feel like you can't be seen, you can't be heard, but that's not true. You're very strong and you're very powerful, and you really can't see. And I understand that it's nerve wracking because you can't see what's behind the scenes, right? But you are very strong and you are very powerful. And oh, by the way, we have got the Sun card. So we'll see if that stays. Oh my goodness. Yay. So with the Sun card, everything is going to happen. It's a beautiful resolution that what you have been working out of is going to cause you an immense amount of joy. There is a lot coming your way. We want you to get out of the yeah, I think a lot of you are just really in your own heads and you're actually feeling a little displaced right now. Okay. Like nobody can hear you. You're feeling a little way out of balance. There is confusion, and that's very, very obvious. Okay. Um, and maybe this was a third party situation or a past relationship that caused this for you with the Three of Hearts. Caused you a lot of discontent. Maybe your foundation, your home life didn't feel as secure as it should, and your needs were not being met. And that's really quite clear, is that your needs were not being met, and it did cause a lot of fear, a lot of confusion, and sometimes you just didn't know where and how to put the energy. But you're working on to get to the other side of it with the Seven of Pentacles. And I really like that you got pentacles all in the same part, right? You got a pentacle here and a pentacle here and a pentacle here, and it's all right here. You are moving forward. You have worked a really long time trying to put everything back together again, yourself, your business, and possibly your relationship, okay? So I want to get more clarification on the Three of Hearts for you. Spirit, can we get clarification on the Three of Hearts, please? Yeah. Somebody apparently did you wrong, and you're feeling a lot of pain from it. We do have the Seven of Swords on top of the Three of Swords, right? Yeah. And the Nine of Wands, and you keep on, and you want to move forward with this, but you just really don't know how, because there's just been so much damage that's been done, and you're trying to stay as optimistic as you possibly can. But you feel like perhaps you were being lied to. Maybe there was a third party involved. Maybe there was just plain distance. Maybe there's just plain lack of communication, because your foundation has been shook and you're not really sure where to go. But and before this happened, you had a really good foundation, and they want you to know that it's still there. That your foundation never goes away. It's very, very strong. You're very competent. You're very worthy, and that's very apparent, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. You're doubting yourself way too much. Way too much. You have a lot of power, all right? You just have to trust a little bit more. This confusion about your self-worth, yeah, I think there's a lot of self-worth confusion here. And what you need to understand is once you get past this, you're basically going to feel like a freaking $1,000,000. All right. You're going to finally get the peace and the joy that you actually been looking for. There's going to be success at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. Okay. Let's get clarification on your Two of Wands. Yeah, okay, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. So there is, okay, yeah, you have been looking at somebody else for a while. And so there is some communication that is actually happening with the Ace of Wands, okay? And you kind of went in a little fast with the Knight of Swords. And the good news is there is the Ten of Cups. That this actually looks like this actually might go somewhere. All right. You're going in really fast and you're communicating and you're feeling really at peace with this and you're feeling connected and you have a lot of hope. Let's see. Let's switch decks here. Oh no, we're switching decks. Okay, we'll just use this one. And we're going to lose all those cards. Okay. So, universe, is there any advice that you have for our lovely Pisces? Okay. Yes, we've got the beautiful Nine of Cups. And then we do have the Five of Wands. And again, you got the Queen of Pentacles twice. Okay. All right. So you are very, very strong. The Five of Wands and the Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. You've been wishing and wanting this for a very, very long time to get to the other side, and you're actually looking at somebody else as well. And you've been wanting this. You've actually been looking at this particular person for quite a while, and that this has been your wish fulfillment. But you're not really sure, especially with the Five of Wands. You want to go forward, and you want to go forward kind of fierce, right? To this queen. This, you view this queen as very nurturing and very spiritual and very grounded, and you're moving towards that. It seems to be like a piece of the puzzle that seems to fit just right within you. The Five of Wands, you are Five of Wands doesn't always have to be a negative card. I understand that a lot of readers will say this is a card of conflict, and it is, but it's also starting to work towards your goals as well. Because the next card after, again, the Five of Wands is the Six of Wands, which is success. All right. So you're moving in the right direction. All right. And you're moving into your wish fulfillment. Plain and simple. You are moving into your wish fulfillment. And you're doing this as gracefully and as clumsy as you possibly can. All right. So let's go ahead and close it off with an oracle card from the universe. Oh, what do we have for our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Pisces? All right. This is actually really beautiful, Pisces. You guys are lovely. Show that you care. I know there's a glare there, but show that you care. And a lot of that is self-love, self-love, self-love. Showing that you care to nurture yourself and give you the compassion and the empathy that you may not give to yourself, that's more easily available to somebody else. All right. And while you're out pursuing your queen, you are doing everything that you possibly can to show him that you actually care. It's very apparent. So you have your eye on somebody else, and it looks like the universe actually wants you to pursue this. So keep your lessons, understand your lessons, move out of the pain from the lessons, and keep your foundation. And Pisces, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We love you and thank you.